Okay, so 5, 4.
You know the expression, that's pure fiction? Well, this show is pure nonfiction, where we take a deep dive into documentary storytelling. My name is Tom Powers. I work as the artistic director of New York's Doc NYC Festival and as a programmer for the Toronto International Film Festival. I've interviewed hundreds of documentary makers over the years, and now I want to share them with you. Documentary attracts all kinds of storytellers: romantics, provocateurs, visionaries, and crusaders. On Pure Nonfiction, you'll gain insights into new works and deep background on the filmmaker's journey. Here's Fenton Bailey, one of the filmmakers behind Mapplethorpe, Look at the Pictures, describing his path to becoming a director.
And then we dropped out of film school to pursue a glamorous career in pop music, because we thought that would be surely the quickest way to raise the money by having hits, pop hits, to raise the money to make the films we wanted to make. Because
What, you were going to be singers?
Yes.
Often the stories behind the scenes are as poignant and passionate as what appears on screen. In an upcoming episode, I ask Laura Ricciardi, one of the directors of Making a Murderer, what it was like to spend 10 years inside the Stephen Avery case.
To this day, I have Mrs. Avery calling me once a week, and she was, all those years she would be calling and asking, when is this coming out? Because she didn't think that we were going to free Stephen necessarily, but she thought that people would finally hear their side of it, and she was really invested in that. And those were the hardest calls I had through the years, were with her.
In future episodes of Pure Nonfiction, we'll bring you conversations with Kahani Cooperman, the showrunner of The New Yorker Presents.
Everyone was like, are you nervous about these interviews? I'm like, no, I'm really not nervous about the interviews. I'm nervous I'm going to get this job.
Dawn Porter, the director of the timely abortion documentary Trapped.
I was thinking, Dawn, is this really a good idea for...
In the front of your head. You said, is this really a good idea?
I said that out loud.
You said it out loud.
And Liz Garbus, the two-time Oscar-nominated filmmaker whose new film is Nothing Left Unsaid, about Gloria Vanderbilt and her son, Anderson Cooper.
Yeah, it's very intimidating to interview Anderson Cooper, for sure.
This is Apollo Control at 102 hours into the flight of Apollo 11.
For this launch episode, we're listening to the band Public Service Broadcasting. Their album, The Race for Space, samples documentary audio from NASA space missions. This is the song Go.
Go. Fido. Go. Guidance. Go. Control. Go. Telcom. Go. GNC. Go. Ecom. Go.
If you want to spread the word about our podcast, please subscribe to Pure Nonfiction on iTunes and review us. You can read our show notes, learn about live events, and sign up for our newsletter at purenonfiction.net.
We're off to a good start. Play it cool.